ए भारत हम ए भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
With belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line, where every stride is a sprint towards something greater, where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation. Higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step. Enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress. Tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions. Future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow. Accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education. Empower her journey on road and in life. Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision. A vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency. The thought, plan, and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success, to be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win, it's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting and delivering with care. Because in every stride forward, their progress begins. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. They anticipate, adapt, prepare and innovate, using insight like practiced instinct, using technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with purpose and charge. It's about passing the baton with belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line. Where every stride is a sprint towards something greater. Where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation, higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step, enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress, tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions, future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow, accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
her journey on road and in life. Empower her journey on road and in life. Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility. Empower her journey on road and in life. Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates.
Thank
Loan
you,
cover her journey
Chennai, for
on road
attempting
and
that
in life.
prelim. We had more than 50 of you take that.
For women.
So big round of applause for the
Girl
Hindu
students,
BusinessLine
18 to
Cerebration corporate
28
quiz.
years with earning
Back
co-borrower.
in its on-ground
Working
avatar.
women 18 to
Over
55
here,
years.
JK
Low
Tire
interest
presents Hindu
rates.
BusinessLine
Loans
Celebration
for
corporate
EV
quiz
scooters.
powered by Indian Oil in
Smart
association with
mobility needs
BSC
education.
and our venue partners MOP Vaishnav College for Women. Okay, answers to the
ए भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
ए भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
ए भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस
Every
शान
victory
से,
is a spotlight
जन्नत नुमा
moment, isn't it?
कश्मीर से, आसाम
But it's the
के
quiet grind
बागान
backstage
से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात
that
से,
makes it shine.
कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
It is the
JK
result
Tire.
of count.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education. Empower her journey on road and in life. Senti vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
ए भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
Every victory is a spotlight moment, isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future.
Many of you have come here to take part in this prelim, and from there we are selecting the top 6. From here the quiz goes to Hyderabad tomorrow, and then the next weekend to Bangalore and Kochi, and then the subsequent weekend to Delhi, and then we conclude with the Mumbai regional round and the grand finale, where the winner from each regional round will take part on the 21st of February at the Bombay Stock Exchange. Are we all good? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. And time to meet the finalists. Please give them a big round of applause as they take their names on places on stage. This is in alphabetical order, so it's not as per scores or anything. We've just to make sure it's fair, we put everybody in alphabetical order. Finalist number 1 in the Chennai regional final of the Hindu BusinessLine, Anirudh Gangavaram from the Chennai GST Commissionerate. Please come. Take your place. Seasoned quizzer. Nice to have someone from a department we all love so much over here. Neighboring him as finalist 2 in today's final, please welcome from TTK Healthcare Limited, Arjun Siva. All familiar faces in the Chennai and Indian corporate biz quizzing circuit. Welcome, Arjun. Neighboring him as finalist number 3 is a familiar face in all business quiz finals from TCS, Jayakantan. Jayakantan incidentally topped this preliminary round with the highest score. On my immediate left, as finalist number 4 is another star quizzer, Preetham Upadhyay from Barclays. Between Jayakantan and Preetham, they've won several quizzes in the past across the country. They've also teamed up sometimes, so it'll be good to see them fighting against each other today for that coveted winner's position. As finalist number 5, another seasoned quizzer from Chennai. Please welcome Ramesh Natarajan from Tiger Analytics. And completing our lineup for today as finalist number 6, please welcome Tejas Venkatramanan from Citi. Excellent. It's a fantastic set of quizzers. We'd also like to announce 2 names of people who very narrowly missed out. Do we have that sheet somewhere? Okay, we'll like to give out a special prize to the person who missed out by the narrowest margin of about half a point into this quiz. Arun Ramanathan, please come up and please give him a special prize because it was a very, very, very close miss. So if we can hand over that prize to him, thank you very much. All right. Can we hear it for all our 6 finalists, please? These are the 6 best quizzers in the region who made it here, and they're going to be doing battle to decide who the regional champion will be representing Chennai in the national final. Right. We'll do a quick round of introductions so that we can check your mics, and we'll also test your buzzers while we do it. So let's start from table 1. Anirudh.
So, good afternoon everyone. I'm Anirudh. I'm working in the Chennai GST office right next door. So, yeah, thank you for hosting.
Thank you, Anirudh. Welcome. Can you, are the buzzers on? Okay, working? All right, great. Okay. Table 2? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Arjun. I'm from TTK Healthcare.
Wait, ma'am. Everybody's introducing themselves. We'll do it in order, yeah? Yeah, please try your buzzer one more time. Great.
Hi, I'm Jayakanthan from TCS.
Welcome, Jayakanthan. Number 4.
I'm Preetham from Barclays.
Preetham from Barclays. Welcome. Number 5.
I am Ramesh from Tiger Analytics.
Ramesh from Tiger on 5. And Ramesh, did you try your buzzer once? You want to try it again? Yeah, great. All right. And number 6?
Hi, I'm Tejas from Citi.
Works. Okay, Tejas. All good. Let's take a look at the format of the quiz. We have 4 rounds. We have the JK Tire passing round. We have a buzzer break. We have the Indian Oil passing round. And then we have the final countdown. We'll tell you rules of each round as it goes along. So it's about 30 questions in all. And then if we go into tiebreakers, we have 3 tiebreaker questions. And if we still don't resolve the tie after that, we'll go by the scores you got in your preliminary round. Right. Tie breaks only to resolve first place. In second and third place tie breaks, we'll just, call you out as joint position holders. First round coming up. It's called the JK Tire passing round. Thanks to our lead sponsors, JK Tire, who present the Businessline Celebration Corporate Quiz 2026. 10 questions. We start from number 1, Anirudh. We go on infinite bounds, which means questions move from 1 to 6. Whoever answers, they get points. If they don't answer, question passes. And whoever answers the next question goes to the next number. Right? 10 points per right answer, no negatives on direct or pass. 1 on each question. Any one of the other 5 participants can buzz and write down the answer. You get plus 10, minus 5, and almost all questions have multiple parts. So if you are buzzing and writing, you have to get all parts correct. 1 part right, 1 part wrong will still give you a minus 5. And we've done our research, we put everything together, so I'd request that we keep all discussions about questions and so on offline. No limits on the number of times you can buzz. So effectively, apart from your direct questions, you can buzz on all the questions. And when it's your own direct, don't start answering yet. We'll wait for the buzz and write or the pounds to get over, and then you can come and answer. If you're buzzing, please write your answer down immediately. Please don't make me wait to come and see it. Yeah? All right, and we have 1 additional lifeline. So JK Tire Puncher Guard, and this is something JK Tire is known for. You can use this lifeline once in the round. So it's only when you're buzzing and writing, because on the direct and pass, there's no negative. But when you are buzzing and writing down the answer, if you've buzzed and then you feel you're slightly unsure, you can tell me, and you can write down on your sheet saying lifeline, JK Tire Puncher Guard lifeline, and indicate to me that you can use it. If you use it, you don't get a negative. But you can use it only once in the round. Clear? All right, let's go. Question number 1 to you, Anirudh. The idea to start franchises came about when this chain's founder visited the Theosophical Society in Madras and saw something that he was told spanned 40,000 square feet. This visit also influenced a change in the name of this chain, whose first outlet in Chennai was actually in Washermanpet. So which chain is this? So the chain added something to their name because of the visit to the Theosophical Society. The chain was the first outlet, unlike what you think it might be, was actually located in Washermanpet. And what inspired the founder to branch out? Hold on, please. We'll just wait to see if anybody wants to buzz. He saw something that he was told spanned 40,000 square feet. So which chain? It's the name of a very popular chain. And what inspired the founder to branch out? Nobody's going on the buzzer, so Anirudh, please start.
I'm assuming this is Adiyar Ananda Bhavan.
Okay, Adiyar Ananda Bhavan.
The inspired the founder to branch out because Theosophical Society was opening branches everywhere, so people were traveling everywhere.
Theosophical Society was opening branches everywhere. Okay, we'll pass to 2. Yeah, so we'll take that call. We will conserve points. So 5 points for saying Adiyar Ananda Bhavan. That is correct. So we'll give 5 points to Anirudh. Good start on table 1. The second part still remains. Arjun. No, I got your point. You said the Theosophical Society had many branches, people were traveling, etc. Fine, passes. Arjun?
I'm going to guess benches, so bench-style seating.
Benches, bench-style seating. Good guess, Jayakanthan?
He saw the huge banyan tree in Theosophical Society, so he thought it's like branches and everything. He saw that it spans a lot of things, so he assumed that he got inspired metaphorically that branching out.
He saw a banyan tree and he got inspired by. Brilliant answer, Jayakanthan. Absolutely right. That is the perfect answer. This is Adiyar Ananda Bhavan. The visit to Theosophical Society in Adiyar prompted them to get their name Adiyar Ananda Bhavan, even though they started in Washermanpet. And he saw this huge famous banyan tree in the Theosophical Society and thought we should branch out. So that's 5 points each to 1 and 3. Direct question to Preetham on table 4. A 2009 book by this author, we'll show you his image, was the basis for a film that was nominated for 8 Oscar awards in 2011. Which film? We don't need the book, we need the film. The sequel to this film has been announced and it's based on articles by Jeff Horowitz. It covers a series of hearings in the US Congress about the lack of content moderation by this company and its effect on teen mental health. What was the 2-word alliterative title of the series? 8,5. This is the author who wrote the book. So go back to the question. We need to know which film and what is the alliterative title of the series. Anybody going on the buzzer? No, you will anyway not get part points. You will get either 0 or the full points or negative. If you use the lifeline, it's 0. Anybody going? Nobody? All right. Early days, little nervousness. Okay. Preetham, please start us off. Both the answers are obviously tightly linked to each other. I'll also tell you as a little additional clue, both the book and the film have a 3-word title. Yes, Preetham.
I'll say The Social Network for part 1.
The Social Network for part 1.
And for part 2, I'll say Facebook fraud.
Facebook fraud. Passes through. I'm not going to reveal whether a part is right or wrong until the question is over. Ramesh? Quickly, please. It's on the pass.
Social network and Facebook fault.
Fault. Tejas?
Social network and Facebook phobia.
Facebook phobia. Anirudh?
Social network and Facebook Front.
Front. Okay.
The social network and Facebook fiend.
Fiend. Okay. Jaykantan?
Facebook feeds for the second part.
Facebook feeds. Feats. Okay. And?
Social network for the first
Social
part.
network.
The
Okay. Social network is correct. So that gets Preetham on table 4, 5 points. That was Ben Meserich who wrote this book, The Accidental Billionaires, which became the movie The Social Network. And because of all these hearings, etc., perhaps Anirudh would have been the appropriate guy to get this. But let's ask the audience if anybody knows. Yes? Facebook Files is correct. Please give him a prize. Please come up and take a prize. It's Facebook Files. Yeah. Can we have an audience prize? Hand it over, please. Volunteers, just be ready and keep those audience prizes in front. We're going to have a lot of questions for which we need to keep giving out prizes. Yeah, please. Well done from the audience on Facebook Files. Okay. Right, next question to you, Ramesh. In 2024, to promote the return of an event, artist Lekha Washington was roped in to create an installation of 3 of these objects in India. Once a symbol of unattainability, much like Icarus and the sun, these objects have now been repurposed as a celebration of empowerment. We'll show you a little image. There you go. This is just one view of the objects in question. What we're talking about is essentially what you see on the 2 sides, right? The whatever's cream in color. What exactly are these? So just to give you some context, whatever these are associated with, that larger event came under a lot of flack earlier and was stopped for a long time. And then in 2024, it came back. And to promote that, they did several initiatives. One of them was to call Indian artist Lekha Washington to create an installation of these in India. And there's a little clue there, much like Icarus and the sun, these objects have now been repurposed as a celebration of empowerment. Obviously, in your answer, you need to have a brand name that needs to be there. Can you go to the... Yeah, we'll show the visual again, please. It was stopped for a while. I mean, long time, I don't know, but it was stopped for quite a few years before it came back. All right, Ramesh, on table 5, can we have a guess? Nobody's buzzing again. What do you think these are?
No, I'll pass.
Pass. Okay, Tejas? Pass. Anirudh?
I'm assuming some Buddha relics came back to India.
Buddha relics came back to India. Arjun?
I'll pass.
Pass. Jaykantan?
These are some kind of women's wear.
Uh-huh.
It's like a fancy nightgown or something like that. Some kind
Go on, give me some names if you want to.
Some kind of Hermes.
Hermes. Passes. Preetham?
Are these the wings that Victoria's Secret angels wear?
These are the wings that Victoria's Secret angels wear, and what's the whole return of the event, etc.?
So Victoria's Secret, I mean, that whole fashion show was stopped because it was considered objectification, etc. I think they maybe made a
That is brilliant, Preetham. That's absolutely correct. What an answer there from Preetham. This is the wings, as they're called, of the Victoria's Secret angels. Victoria's Secret, of course, was this famous brand that had this big fashion show every year, and then some years ago, because of a lot of issues about comments made by the CEO and so on, saying some people were inappropriate for this, they stopped it. They revived it again, so they've taken these wings. That's why the Icarus clue was there. Icarus, when he flew too close to the sun, his wings melted and he fell down. And the brilliant answer by Preetham on table 4, 10 points to you. Yeah, there's no India edition. They've just taken some of these and installed them in India. Okay, question to you once again, Ramesh, on 5. In 2019, under advice from the National River Conservation Commission, this country declared that all its rivers be granted a sovereign right to life. This decision was influenced by the terrible condition of one of the rivers which flows through the capital that had been declared biologically dead. What is the name of this river whose appearance was captured by this project called River Bleeds Black, which we'll show you? And which industry, which is very prominent in this country, is primarily responsible for the state of the river? Here are a couple of images, fairly stark images. Here, there you go. That's the kind of, pretty much like the dead river now flowing through the main city, the capital city. One more image.
That is the industry.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like some, an indicative thing of what the industry effluent type thing could be. So what is the name of this river? And what industry is this? There are a couple of answers for the industry, so we'll be liberal, we'll be nice. It's actually like a very specific part of one industry, but I will accept even if you give me the industry overall, it's fine. So you can see a lot of black stuff over there. So it says river bleeds black. Okay, Preetham has decided to go for it. Are you using your JK Tyre lifeline? Okay, he's using the JK Tyre puncture guard lifeline. Okay, Ramesh, go for it.
River, I'll say, is Yamuna.
Yamuna, right?
And the industry, I'll say, is the leather tanning industries.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm going to give you 5 points for saying leather tanning, but it's leather tanning in what larger context?
Basically.
What type of leather goods are we talking about?
Fashion industry goods, essentially.
Okay, fashion industry leather goods, that gets you 5 points. So 5 points to Ramesh on table 5. The first part remains, what's the name of the river? It's not the Yamuna. Tejas?
I'll guess Ganga.
Ganga. Passes. Anirudh? Padma. Okay.
I'll pass.
Arjun passes. Jaikandan?
The Irrawaddy River.
Irrawaddy, nice guess. Preetham buzzed. 5 points to Ramesh on table 5. The full 10 points to Preetham on table 4. Let's go to the audience for the river. Not the Sabarmati? Buri Ganga, that's a very good answer. This is in Bangladesh, not in India. This is the Buri Ganga river, which flows through Dhaka. And the leather tanneries, but these leather tanneries are essentially making clothes. It's part of the garment industry, which is Bangladesh's biggest export, making leather jackets and things like that. So you got there, thereabouts. That's good enough. Please come and take a prize for saying Budi Ganga. That's a good answer. It might be, but the answer is Buri Ganga. It's well, at some larger philosophical level, everything is a tributary of Ganga also. Okay. So question now to Tejas on table 6. As per Techno Alpin, 600,000 cubic meters of a material have been manufactured in Livigno since December 2025, since last month. Places like Anthol's Anterselva and Bormio are also feeling the heat and expanding infrastructure with reservoirs and pumps added to meet demand and make up for a natural shortfall. What is Techno Alpin manufacturing and why? Preetham has buzzed again and your lifeline is gone, so. Going to give me some proper nouns perhaps here? All right. I've seen team 4's buzz. Tejas?
Okay, I guess they manufacture silicon to support the chip shortfall.
The chip shortfall because of AI and so on. Nice guess. Anirudh?
So this is snow, and for the skiing industry in Switzerland, it is declining due to climate change.
Skiing industry in Switzerland, okay.
I was also going to guess chips for...
Chips for semiconductors.
This is snow and probably replacement snow for the winter games which are happening in Italy.
That is the right answer, Jayakanthan, absolutely right. So this is snow, but it's not for skiing in Switzerland. It's for the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics that's going to happen. There isn't enough natural snow and ice available there. So they're hosting the Winter Olympics, but there is a company actually manufacturing snow for it. 10 points to table 3 there for artificial snow for the Olympics. No part points on that. Okay, we'll give 5 and 10. That's all right in this case. So we'll give 5 to 1. 5 to 1 and 10 to 3. Yeah? Question back to you. And plus 10 to Preetham on table 4 for a perfect pounce. Yeah. Question back to you, Preetham. It was manufactured by a Canadian company between 1990... we have to reset the buzzer, sorry. It was manufactured by a Canadian company between 1995 and 2012 with an estimated total production of 640 units. A Delhi-based firm, VSR Blank, currently operates 18 of them. Okay. In 2026, the use of one of these by the company attracted criticism, to which the company responded by saying that the atmospheric conditions were responsible for the issue. What's the product? What triggered the criticism? I have a buzz from Anirudh on 1. You're using the lifeline? All right. Okay. Okay. Seen it. Right. So he's used the JK Tyre Puncher Card lifeline. Question is with Preetham.
I'll say these are private jets, and the last one, I mean, what triggered criticism was the Ajit Pawar crash. This was the jet that, so people thought it was a technical failure on the jet, but it was actually turned out to be
Can you give me a name for the first part? We need like a brand name.
I think this was a Learjet.
Is the right answer. Excellent answer there. This is the Learjet. Just the news from 3 days ago. This is the Learjet 45 manufactured by this company. And this is what led to unfortunate demise of Shri Ajit Pawar, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. So this is Learjet. Excellent answer. Plus 10 to Preetham on table 4. Anirudh on 1 got it wrong, but he cleverly used his JK Tyre Puncher Lifeguard lifeline, and therefore he gets no points. Okay, you saved yourself a negative there. Well done. Question direct to Ramesh on table 5. Walmart, the blank blank of blank blank, is a documentary about the effect the retailer has on employees and communities while trying to sell goods as cheaply as possible. The 2 pairs of blanks, one is 4,4, the other is 3,5, are essentially opposites of each other. Fill up the 2 pairs of blanks. There are no part points here. You have to give me a full answer. Jayakanthan has buzzed. All right. It was 3,5 for the second part, but that's all right. The effect the retailer has on employees and communities while trying to sell goods as cheaply as possible, which is what Walmart is kind of known for. All right, time for a guess, Ramesh.
I'll pass.
You're passing? Okay. Tejas?
Okay, I'll guess the contrasting, the opposites are referring to rich and poor. So I'll guess the rich lords of, I'm not really guessing.
Rich lords of something. Anirudh? Pass. Arjun? No part points, no. Arjun, pass. Jaykantan buzzed. Preetham?
I'll say good days and bad night.
Good days and bad night. We go to the audience. Yes. Brilliant answer. Come take a prize. The high cost of low price. That is correct. This is the high cost of low price. Selling it at a low price impacts communities and employees in various different ways and incurs a high cost of low price. Perfect answer by Jaykantan on table 3. He gets himself 10 points. 10 points to Jaykantan. And the next question goes to Tejas. Ayman Bolaiga grew up in the coastal city of Al-Khobar. In due course, he became the first native to be appointed to a risky position by a company. This role requires both physical and psychological fortitude, often working in near darkness in life-threatening conditions. With Bolaiga and his colleagues connected to individual umbilical cords for safety. What is this profession? You can either give me a name, you can describe it, whatever. And which company is this? A huge company in its space. Which company is this? And what is this profession that Ayman Bolaiga became the first native to be appointed to? Extremely risky position or role in the operations of that company. And people like this are connected to individual umbilical cords for safety. Okay, Arjun has decided to go for it. Are you using your lifeline? Okay. Check it out, Panchagard lifeline being used. All right, I've seen your answer. Tejas.
I'd say they are people who work deep down under the sea for oil mining and stuff.
Okay.
And the company is Kane Energy.
Passing.
So this is oil rig repair of the pipeline, Saudi Aramco.
Is the right answer. Well done. So that is correct. These are commercial divers. They are people who dive deep and maintain and repair offshore infrastructure, subsea pipelines and so on. So it's a very, very tricky role, and the company is Saudi Aramco. 5 points to Tejas on table 6 and 5 points to Anirudh on table 1. Yeah, but that's okay. That sometimes I deliberately don't reveal because the two parts are not connected. Please allow me to run the quiz, Anirudh. No, it's 5 and 5 is how we've been giving points. In fact, I was liberal giving you the 5 points last time when I should have given the full 10 to Jaykantan because you got to it. Yeah, we are giving only 5 and 5. I may not reveal in all cases. In many cases, I'll just hold off because the two answers are very connected. Yeah. So just clarifying for all teams, we will give 5 and 5. We just, sometimes I might give the 5, sometimes I might hold back on the 5. Okay. Question to Arjun. Oh yeah, Arjun gets a perfect plus 10 on the pounce. Even though he used his lifeline, he didn't need it. Well done. And question to you, Arjun. In 2019, an analysis by Dun & Bradstreet revealed an unusual statistic. India has 95 micro businesses for every 5 small, medium and large enterprises. Economists call this the blank blank, an alliterative term referring to the absence of companies which fall between the two ends in terms of size. Fill in the blanks. So there you go. That's what it says. In India, this is the dash dash. Back to the text. It says alliterative, so both answers begin with the same letter. Question is with Arjun on table 2. We'll wait to see if anybody is going. Okay, Tejas has gone for it. Are you using a lifeline? Okay, Jagatar Panchagard lifeline invoked again. has used his lifeline. Question is with Arjun. Okay, passes. Is the right answer. It's the missing middle. So there are very large enterprises or there are micro enterprises. There's a middle-sized set of companies which is missing. This is the missing middle. Wonderfully answered by Jayakanthan on table 3, who gets 10 points. And excellent usage of the lifeline by Tejas because he got it wrong, but he saves himself his negative. So no negatives for Tejas on table 6. Last question of this round, direct to you, Preetham, on table 4. Yeah, just have you buzzed on this question? Yeah, okay. This is an initiative by Motopause, a Pune-based NGO. What innovative feature is visible on these dog collars? And who, a person whose love of dogs was well known, was one of the NGO's largest contributors? Here you go. Let me see the answer. You're using your lifeline as well. Okay, another, for the last time in this round, the JK Tire Panchagard lifeline being used by Jayakanthan. Okay, right. Yes, Preetham. Question, please.
Yeah, first part I'll say this is essentially a reflector of sorts so that the dogs are visible to people driving cars and bikes, etc.
Right.
Second part I'll say is Ratan Tata.
Is the full correct answer. Well done. That gets you the full 10 points. These are reflective collars, so you can help drivers spot the dogs at a distance. And Ratan Tata, also perfect pounds by Jayakanthan on table 3, who did not need his lifeline, who gets himself 10 points. Reflective collars or reflective tapes, and Ratan Tata, whose love for dogs and animals was legendary and well known. Great contest going on here at the Chennai regional round of JK Tire presents the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSE. Couple of questions for the audience and some chance to win some cool prizes while we tabulate scores. One cannot imagine a more appropriate last name for a snowboarder than the one carried by this American gold medalist, a legend of the sport. Riffing on that, he has created a brand whose name alludes to the vast nothingness that surrounds the snowboarder as he descends down a slope. What is the 10-letter name of this brand? A term familiar to design aficionados. So when you're doing design, graphic design, this is a term you'll come across quite often because you will have to leave something while you do the rest of the design. So what is it? Yes. Very good. Come take a prize. White space is correct. The snowboarder is called Sean White, and this is white space. Very good answer. And here's the next of our audience questions. Neil Young's A Rockstar Bucks a Coffee Shop is a diatribe against the titular chain. It's part of a concept album that takes a stance against a corporate giant which is swallowing up traditional agri-businesses. So he has a line in the song which goes, I want a cup of coffee, but I don't want a GMO. I'd like to start my day without helping blank. Yes, sir. Starbucks. Not Starbucks is what it's about, but he's talking about company which is taking over traditional agri-businesses and GMO. What company is this? It's named after a geographic feature. Monsanto is very good. Well done. Monsanto's, right? This is Monsanto. Yeah, please give him a prize for Monsanto. And the third of our audience questions. Scientists from INST Mohali and Baba Atomic Research Center reported a new ink they made using nanoparticles. Because of their small size, they have properties that don't respond in larger objects. They interact differently with light, respond differently to magnetic fields. Very difficult to reproduce the properties of this ink, so it's been chosen for a particular purpose. What purpose? Yes, ma'am. Not voting ink. Nice guess, yes? No. What purpose has it been selected for? Currency printing for what? So that? Excellent, Arun. Please come take a prize. Anti-counterfeiting in currency notes is absolutely correct. Well done. All right, time for our first look at the scores. Okay, Preetham in the lead with 55, Jayakanthan close behind on 45, Anirudh on 15, Arjun on 10, Ramesh and Tejas on 5. All right, long way to go. Round 2 is our buzzer round. 5 questions. The text will not come on the screen. There's going to be a visual for each question. The visual I may either put up the visual first or ask the question first. If you interrupt me while I'm still reading, I will stop. You have to answer immediately. It's points as follows, +8 and -4. 2 attempts, which means if you buzz, get it wrong, we'll reset the buzzer and then allow any of the other 5 to buzz again. You can't buzz the second time. Yeah? Okay. First question. We'll show you the image. This company's, show the image please. Okay. This company's logo is designed to resemble what kind of object's rear end, behind which Giacomo Agostini's rivals were always stuck? Who's gone for it? 3.
Fender. I think car fender, right?
Not a car fender. That's -4 to Jayakanthan. Reset the buzzer.
You want a brand in the answer?
No. I want what kind of object's rear end, behind which Giacomo Agostini's rivals were always stuck. That's just an additional clue. New logo, of course, of Federal Bank. Nobody going for it? Yes.
It's the bike. Agostini was a bike rider, so it's the bike, whatever it's
Rear flap of the bike. -4. You were right that Agostini was a bike rider. Let's ask the audience. No, it's the helmet. It's the bike helmet. So it's supposed to be the rear end of the bike helmet. Next question. You have to tell me which company came up with this vibrant pop-up cafe in Monaco. Which company came up with this vibrant pop-up cafe in Monaco? The company was 5. Ramesh?
Lego.
Lego is incorrect, -4. I'll complete the question. The company was founded by a chemistry graduate named Lawrence Herbert. Anirudh? Keventus is wrong. -5 to 1, -4 to 1, -4 to 5. Audience? Look at the vibrant colors there. Think of a company that's involved with colors. Pantone. That's the right answer. This is Pantone. Pantone came up with this pop-up cafe. Right. We're going to show you the image of a zoo. What you have to tell us is which public sector undertaking in India runs this zoo. The zoo was established, yes, Ramesh?
Bhilai Steel Plant.
Bhilai Steel Plant is incorrect. Reset the buzzer. Anirudh? SAIL is right. Very close, Ramesh. Tough luck. It is SAIL. The question was, the zoo was established after Prime Minister Nehru visited Magnitogorsk, which is the iron ore steel capital of Russia. So +8 to 1, -4 to 5. Next question. You're going to see something from Oxford University. Show the image. Which publishing house was named? Yeah?
This is Bodley Head.
Bodley Head is a good answer. Publishing house that was named after this bust in Oxford University is Bodley Head. Bodley Head Publishers. That's +8 to Jayakanthan on 3. Last question. This is a ceremony. You're going to see the image of a ceremonial object gifted by Winston Churchill to the people of Stalingrad. Can we show that, please? Which company aptly manufactured this object? It's a personal care company. Yes, Arjun?
Wilkinson, the Wilkinson sword.
Wilkinson sword. Excellent answer, Arjun. Wilkinson sword is right. That's called the sword of Stalingrad, given by Churchill to the people of Stalingrad after the siege of Stalingrad in World War II, and it was manufactured by Wilkinson sword appropriately. Right, that's the end of our fast and furious buzzer round. Round of applause for all our teams, all our contestants. Quick look at the scores. Preetham's lead is narrowed now to 2 points, but Anirudh and Arjun are still trying to be in striking distance. Tejas and Ramesh, of course, will come back very soon. Let's go straight into round number 3, our Indian Oil passing round. Same rules as before, 10 questions, but we go in reverse order this time. So we start from Tejas on table 6, 10 points, and you still have the same buzzer, and you have the JK Tire Punchagard lifeline once again to use in this round. So first question of this round to you, Tejas. Roughly 60 million quick lunch bars are produced in Norway every year, roughly 11 for every Norwegian. An intrinsic part of every Norwegian trip or journey, the bar and its manufacturer Freya both began to rapidly rise in status and popularity in and after 1911. What incident led to this? I need a proper noun in the answer. Who you're going for it? Using the lifeline? No? Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's the image. This is this item. It's a chocolate bar, and it's hugely manufactured in Norway. As you can see, the total is 60 million, which is 11 for every person who's there in the country. Just wait for it to get done. All right. Tejas, your turn to answer, please. Passing. Ramesh?
This has to do with Amundsen.
Who's Amundsen? What did he
Roald
do?
Amundsen, the explorer.
Okay.
He conquered the. Basically, he used it while he was doing his exploration, right? He had to hold it all and all that for long distance journeys and so on.
Long distance to where? It was a pretty long distance. So to where?
I'll say the South Pole.
Is the correct answer. Well done. Well, after lots of hemming and hawing, Ramesh gets it. So Roald Amundsen revealed that he had carried this chocolate with him to fuel his journey to the South Pole. So he was this explorer who made this historic conquest of the South Pole. And once he carried that with him, he was of course a Norwegian. And so the chocolate bars became very popular in Norway. Excellent answer, Ramesh. 10 points on table 5. And wonderful pounds by Preetham on table 4 also gets himself a plus 10. Plus 10 to 4 and 5. Question direct to you, Preetham. This painting in the East Side Gallery that we'll show you depicts a Trabant, a brand which first rolled off the production line in 1957. The name Trabant literally means a fellow traveler or companion. Which pioneering effort of around that time inspired this name? What does this particular painting symbolize? There's something there in the painting which should tell you what it symbolizes. Okay, Jayakanthan has gone for it. Are you using a lifeline? You're using a lifeline? Okay, Jayakanthan using the JK Tire Punchagard lifeline. And that's your second part? Okay. All right. I've seen your answer. Yes.
First part I'll say is the satellite Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Second part,
Let's show the image. Second part.
that's the Berlin Wall. The number plate is the date when it fell. So
That is a perfect answer, Preetham. Absolutely correct. It is the Sputnik, the first satellite in space, and that was the date of the Berlin Wall.
I thought the incident also happened in Pakistan.
No, we didn't say that at all. But in any case, it was Sputnik. So I'm sorry about that, but that will be plus 10 to Preetham and a minus 5. Okay, Jayakanthan used his lifeline, so you saved yourself that minus 5. Very good use of the lifeline, Jayakanthan. Question to you direct now. In the late 1980s, an American brand agreed to sell its products in India under an agreement with the Punjab Agro Industrial Corporation. They added a Hindi word to their name, hoping that the ripple effect would aid in sales, to bolster which they roped in Prahalad Kakkar. Prahalad Kakkar then did something, because of which something happened across the country, and it's explored in an article called the namesakes. Okay? And that namesakes involves a name, and that name is traced back to this lady that you'll see on the next slide. Okay? That lady has a name. That is the same name that Prahalad, inspired by her or in tribute to her, Prahalad Kakkar chose this name for something that he did. Okay, Ramesh is buzzed. So under what name did the product, this American brand, sell in India? So you have to give us the American brand name and the Hindi word that was added to it so that it would create a ripple. And what was this name that became super famous? Basically, all these people, a whole bunch of people were then given the same name in that era. No lifeline? All right. Risk there taken by Ramesh without his lifeline. Jayakanthan, question is with you.
This is Leher Pepsi.
Leher Pepsi.
So they added Indian name word to the name.
Yeah.
And
what is this name of this lady you saw there, which became a name that was used? And then some whole bunch of people were given this name because this name became popular because of whatever Prahalad Kakkar did.
He had an ad in which there was a character called Neha.
Neha. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 points for saying Leher Pepsi. That's correct. So that's 5 points to Jayakanthan. Question passes.
Leher Pepsi and Sanjana.
What was Sanjana?
Sanjana was Aishwarya Rai's character in the Pepsi ad. When she
Perfect answer. That's the other 5 points. Says that is Sanjana Kapoor, Shashi Kapoor's daughter. And there was this famous ad when Pepsi launched in India with Amir Khan, Mahima Chowdhury and Aishwarya Rai with Sanjana saying Sanju and Sanjana. And the whole bunch of fathers got inspired by this ad apparently and named their daughters Sanjana around that time. Strange are the ways of the world. But 5 points each to Jayakanthan and Arjun on 2 and 3 and the full 10 points to Ramesh on table 5. Perfectly correct. Leher Pepsi and Sanjana. Question to you, Anirudh. Russell Stover, a chemist and entrepreneur out of Kansas, along with his wife Clara, opened this business in 1923. Rapidly growing to become one of the country's top manufacturers in this domain, they retained their homely charm in many of the assorted flavors they offered. Okay, Tejas has gone for it. In the 90s, this company was chosen precisely due to this reason, its inconspicuous character appealing to the everyman ethos of the American South, for which iconic movie prop was one of its products used. Obviously I need what the product is. Okay, using the JK Tire Panchagard lifeline is Tejas. All right. Good, you used your lifeline. Okay. Anirudh.
I'll just say Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. In what?
The Dr. Pepper drink, which movie prop I am?
You don't know. Okay. Passes to Ramesh.
Some Fight Club.
Fight Club. Dr. Pepper can in Fight Club. Ramesh?
I'll say something from Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Baba Gump Shrimp Company.
Baba Gump Shrimp Company from Forrest Gump. Preetham?
I'll say this is the coffee mug used in Big Lebowski.
Coffee mug used in Big Lebowski. Jayakanthan?
This is the box of chocolates in Forrest Gump.
The box of chocolates in Forrest Gump is the right answer. Ramesh came so close, but this is the box of chocolates in Forrest Gump. That's why, like an everyman ethos, different flavor, manufactured, very inconspicuous and all that. Well cracked. That's the Russell Stover chocolates. No part points on this. If nobody had gotten anything, I might have given you 5, but the full 10 points to Jayakanthan. No negatives to Tejas because he used his lifeline. He went for Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. It's good guess. You got the category right, but it is box of chocolates in Forrest Gump. Okay, 10 points to Jayakanthan. Question to Arjun. Which Italian conglomerate is named as a reference to the scene? We're going to play you a video. Which platform that was initially built by Jake Lodwick and Zach Klein in 2004 as a skunkwork projects of College Humor is the latest acquisition of this conglomerate? So go back to the question. It's literally what you saw in the scene. You don't have to name the movie, etc. But just tell us what you saw in the scene, gave its name to which Italian conglomerate. They've been making a whole bunch of acquisitions. Their most recent acquisition is a platform that was originally built by Jake Lodwick and Zach Klein in 2004. Very popular platform across the world. Nobody is buzzing. So let's ask Arjun to make a guess. Which conglomerate?
I'll guess the platform is 9gag.
9gag, okay. And the conglomerate?
No spoon. I don't know.
Passing? Okay, Anirudh?
Mind Geek and 9gag.
Sorry, what and 9gag?
Mind Geek or
Mind Geek and 9gag. Tejas? Passing? Ramesh?
Mind Bend and 9gag.
Mind Bend and 9gag. Preetham?
Mind Bend and Dropout.
Mind Bend and Dropout. Back to Jayakanthan.
This is Bending Spoons and 9gag.
Bending Spoon is a good answer. That's the conglomerate. It's called Bending Spoon in tribute to that scene you saw from which movie? Matrix. So that's Bending Spoon. That's a good answer. The platform is not 9gag. So 5 points to Jayakanthan for Bending Spoon. Let's ask the audience, what is the platform? Does anybody know? Yes? Vimeo. That's the right answer. Come, take a prize. Vimeo's right. Whoever said Vimeo, come in front. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Vimeo's right. Good answer. This is Vimeo, the video platform. Yeah, come take a prize. Come. Vimeo's right, and Bending Spoons. Good answer there. By a round of applause on Bending Spoon. That was a tough one. Well cracked by Jayakanthan. Question back to you, Arjun, on table 2. Bethlehem Steel's roots can be traced back to a number of smaller enterprises, most notably the Bethlehem Iron Company of Pittsburgh. Able leadership helped in this growth, so it's quite apt that an institution which has forged many Fortune 500 CEOs is named after one of the early directors of Bethlehem Steel. Which institution is this? Not instruction, sorry, institution. Sometime in the 1890s, the Bethlehem Iron Ore Company received its largest assignment till then, which was a 45.5-foot axle. What was this axle built to support? Pardon the typo there, it's not instruction, it's institution. Many Fortune 500 CEOs, and the Bethlehem Iron Company of Pittsburgh. Preetham has buzzed. Are you using your lifeline? You haven't used it so far, right? Okay. Please invoke the JK Tire Panchagard lifeline being used by Preetham. Yes, can I see your answer? All right. Excellent choice to use your lifeline. Question goes to Arjun.
Which institute?
Institution, yeah. Instruction there is a typo. Which institution? It's an institution. That's why we've told you Bethlehem Iron Company of Pittsburgh. That should help you get to it. It's an institution that has had many Fortune 500 CEOs come from it. It's named after one of the early directors of Bethlehem Steel. Yes.
I'll guess Wharton Business School and...
Wharton Business School is an excellent answer. 5 points.
And the axle was built to support setting up the Statue of Liberty.
Which is exactly what Preetham went for as well. So Preetham gets no negatives. 5 points to Arjun for saying Wharton Business School. Passes to Anirudh.
Business school itself.
Yeah. And what was this 45.5-foot axle built to support?
The World Fair.
What in the World Fair?
Chicago, I'm not sure. World Trade Fair is what I want.
But World Trade Fair is an event. What was the axle built to support?
Fine. Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Passes. Good guess.
Like the Graham Bell replica in World Fair.
Graham Bell replica. Okay. Ramesh, if it comes back, if your memory, if you're able to pull it out. Preetham knows now, but it's too late. Anything, Ramesh?
Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge. Jayakanthan.
The giant Ferris wheel.
The giant Ferris wheel. That's the right answer. It's the giant Ferris wheel at the Chicago World Fair. That's why the 45-foot axle, because, you know, the Ferris wheel has to move around that. It's the giant Ferris wheel, and Wharton School, of course, of the University of Pennsylvania. So 5 points each to 2 and 3. No negatives to 4. And question back to 2. A quiz-related phenomenon in the 1990s caused an Indian government department to create a distinct premium offshoot of something otherwise mundane and ubiquitous. The promise of prizes as varied as a foreign holiday, a luxury journey, and even a kinetic Luna triggered unprecedented public participation. What was this weekly event that inspired this craze? And what was this premium variant? As expected, Ramesh has gone for it. No lifeline? All right. Question is with Arjun. We've seen Ramesh's guess from table 5.
Weekly event, I'll say Bonvita quiz contest.
Okay. Bonvita quiz contest. And the premium variant? Anything? No? Pass? Okay. Anirudh?
First weekly event is the Bonvita quiz contest.
Okay.
Government of Karnataka's quiz.
Government of Karnataka?
Quiz competition.
Quiz competition. Okay. Passes. Tejas?
Like it's the Bonvita quiz contest, and they had like they selected a few of them, put them onto a final, and the winner gets,
just like what we are doing today.
Yeah.
So what is the premium variant of that an Indian government department created? Pass. Preetham.
Competition postcards in Surabhi.
Competition postcards. So can you explain to the audience what this is?
So earlier, I think, so people would send in answers, etc. to the quiz show, and then they would give prizes. Earlier, they would just send in like normal postcards, right? So because it was such a phenomenon, they said we can make some extra money and also make it like a better experience for them. So we'll exclusively make competition postcards. India Post made competition postcards.
And the event was?
Surabhi.
The show called Surabhi. Perfect answer. Brilliant. Absolutely right. This is the culture science show called Surabhi. They used to run a weekly quiz and give out prizes which would say you have a holiday trip to Greece and South Africa and you'd win a kinetic Luna if you came third. Millions and millions of postcards started coming in. So the government postal department decided, okay, here's a chance to make some extra money. So they introduced these blue color competition postcards. Entries would get accepted from there on for all TV and radio quiz competition shows only if you sent it in this postcard. This was priced at, I think, this one says 10 rupees, but I think originally it was priced at 5 rupees or something when the normal postcard was probably less than a rupee. Okay, fantastic answering. Plus 10 to Preetham on table 4. Exact answer from Ramesh on table 5, who also gets himself a plus 10. Round of applause for both these gentlemen. Next question to you, Jayakanthan from TCS. Question number 8 of this round. A company recently announced a new design that it plans to share with fast food companies around the world to solve a problem. To do this, they made a 45 by 35 centimeter addition to a traditional packaging design. Which company and what is the purpose of this addition? Here's the image. right. Preetham has buzzed.
Sorry, can you go back to the question?
We go back quickly to the question. We need an answer, please. Your lifeline's done, so. All right. Go for it, Jaykantan.
Okay.
Let's show the image so that the audience can see that. Yeah. So which company brand is this?
I'm guessing this is Heinz.
Okay.
And
What have they done?
so when you buy a packet of fries and they give you some ketchup, you have to dip the fries into the ketchup. You don't have a plate or something. You'll have to whatever make do with something else. So here you can pour the ketchup into the packet
Into that little slot there.
and dip the fries.
Perfect. Absolutely right. Nothing to add at all. Beautifully described. So it's a huge mess when you do takeaway fries and you have ketchup and you want to dip the fries into the ketchup. So Heinz, the ketchup company, said, let's come up with this new design so you can pour, you can buy your fries. There's a little pouch into which you can pour the Heinz and dip it and eat it. Wonderful answering. +10 to Jaykantan and a great buzz. +10 to Preetham on table 4. So Jaykantan and Preetham going neck to neck, 3 and 4 both getting +10. Question to you, Arjun. In order to promote their only commercial product, this company decided to sponsor a particular award, the Shot of the Day, at an annual sporting event in 2023. Which company was this? With a name suggesting that they change a particular molecule. So this company's name, if you read it, will suggest that they are changing a particular molecule. And this company was very much in the news at that time. They are a very B2B company, but they had one commercial, or rather they had one commercial product that everybody knew about. What company? Who, very ironically, won the award with the championship winning play. Now, for you to figure out what the sporting event is, we've given you this visual. This is the entrance to a particular annual sporting event. Right? We don't want to know what the sporting event is. That will help you work out the answer for part 2. So which company is this? The company was very much in the news, around 2021, 22, 23. They had one commercial product, and to promote that, they came up with a Shot of the Day, very appropriately. Which company? Their name suggests that they change a particular molecule, and ironically, who won the Shot of the Day? Very ironically.
The who, I'll say, is Novak Djokovic.
Okay, what did you see there? The image?
I didn't.
No idea. Okay, just blindly guessing. Who is Novak Djokovic?
Tennis player who's anti-vaccine.
Okay. The company is?
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Moderna, so mRNA is the vaccine.
Is the full answer. That is correct. This is Moderna. Very good answer, Anirudh. Moderna, the name suggests that they modify RNA. That's why Moderna. And they came up with the Shot of the Day. And that was the entrance to Flushing Meadows in New York, where the US Open tennis tournament happens. And very ironically, the one man in the whole tennis world who opposed vaccines, Novak Djokovic, won the Shot of the Day. Excellent. 5 points each to Anirudh and Arjun on tables 1 and 2. Last question of the passing round to you, Tejas. It's our local question to end the passing round. A prominent public space at Mount Road, Roundtana, was once home to 2 London-based theatres, the Lyceum and the Vaudeville. In 1932, Saurabh Modi came from Bombay and inaugurated a cinema hall at this very location after the theatres were kind of, scraped away, naming it after a former governor of Bombay. What was the name of the cinema hall? Adjacent to the erstwhile Lyceum Theatre was a popular eponymous establishment. It went on to become the oldest of its kind in Chennai, enjoying immense popularity. In the 1970s, the establishment relocated to Royapeta before eventually shutting down. What was the establishment? I'll give you a little extra cluing there. That establishment was originally a soda fountain, and one of the workers there bought it over and made it something slightly different, and it carried his name. It became hugely popular because a lot of people would come out from the cinema hall and go to this place, as well as general public would go there quite often in the 1940s. 1940s and 50s, it was very popular. Move to Royapeta later, and I don't think it really exists anymore. Local expert Ramesh has gone for it. Now you want to use the lifeline on a local question. Okay, Ramesh invoking the JK Tyre Panchagard lifeline. All right. Don't know why you use the lifeline, but anyway, last question. Question is with Tejas. Name the cinema hall, name this old Chennai establishment. Passing, Preetham?
I don't know if there's a theater, but I'll say Elphinstone for part 1.
Is the right answer. 5 points. Well worked out on Elphinstone Theatre. Elphinstone Cinema.
I'll say, I don't have a guess. I'll say Satyam Cinema.
Satyam Cinema. Jaykantan?
This is Jaffar's Ice Cream.
Jaffar's Ice Cream. Excellent answer. Jaffar's Ice Cream. Very popular ice cream chain in Chennai those days. Jaffar's Ice Cream Parlor. Started next to Lyceum Theatre, which became Elphinstone Theatre. And then moved to Royapeta. 5 points to Preetham on 4. 5 points to Jaykantan on 3. And of course, the full 10 points to Ramesh on 5. Local question. He's not going to let it go. Right. One buzzer round remains to determine the Chennai regional champion of JK Tyre presents the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSE. Audience questions before we do the scores. Our prizes are ready. Liquid nitrogen is added to beverages before sealing it up. It quickly evaporates in the container, and since it is sealed, this creates pressure inside. This forces the gas and liquid to flow into this tiny ball through a hole, so that it produces the desired effect later on. What are such balls called? Which European brand patented this design in 1969? Let's show you an image. Yeah, these are found inside the bottles of a famous drink, alcoholic beverage. Guinness is correct. And what are these called? You will hear of this term in the world of apps and computer and things like that as well. No? What's a small icon or a small thing that you can drag and drop, etc.? What is that called? Widget. Yeah, these are called widgets by Guinness. Okay, we won't give you another prize, Arun, because then you'll have to buy a bigger suitcase to carry all the audience prizes you won. This family business first ventured into the world of sport in 1875 when tennis and badminton were in their infancy. They invented the first natural gut strings for rackets. More than 100 Grand Slam tournaments have been won by champions equipped with their strings. Borg alone won 11. Another sportsman also made their strings famous, beating Jeff Hunt to take the first world title in 1981. He would win 5 more world titles. Which company is this? Not Wilson? Another famous company that makes, not Yonex, nice guess. Okay, this is a company called Babolat. And who is this champion? He was not a tennis player, he was a squash player. Not Jashna Janaba is current, this is an older player, he was a Pakistani squash player. Jahangir Khan is the name, Jahangir Khan. This is Jahangir Khan, yeah, it's a little too tough for the audience, I realize, but it's Chennai audience, knowledgeable Chennai crowd. Over the past decade or so, this is a fun question. RFID tags are helping hotel industry save millions of dollars. Chip makers have tied up with chains to help them control a problem that was getting out of hand. These tags are washable, so they are non-intrusive. How are hotels using RFID tags to save money? Exactly right. Please give him a prize. This is used on towels and linen, which people otherwise steal and take away. So they put RFID tags on them so that if you walk out, it will beep and you have to politely return it. All right, time for the penultimate look at the scores. Okay, there is just 7 points between them. Preetham from Barclays is on 96. Jaykantan from TCS is on 89. Ramesh is on 37 with a super strong comeback. Arjun on 33, Anirudh on 24, and Tejas on 5. The next 5 questions will determine who will represent Chennai in the national final. Let's go to our final countdown. One winner from each regional round.
Can everybody buzz on everything?
Yeah, of course.
As in, mathematically, there's only one prize, right?
There is only one prize, one place. Yeah. No, there's a trophy only for the winner. Other finalists will get consolation prizes irrespective of the position you finish in, as well as certificates. Okay? So I leave it to all of you. There are 5 questions, right? So I think mathematically nobody else can really catch up for potentially the top place. So it is a 2-person shootout in effect. I mean, you guys decide. I mean, if you don't, it would be ideal if we have only the 2 people playing, but that's not a rule, obviously. The round is open to everyone, so feel free.
We are
Yeah?
practicing for future quizzes.
Yeah, of course. You have to practice for future quizzes as well. Yeah, the quiz is as early as tomorrow, but that doesn't have a buzzer. All right. So 5 questions. Nothing will come on screen. I'm going to read out. Same rules. If you stop me halfway, you'll have to answer immediately. No images at all. Only text. Would you allow them to travel to Hyderabad tomorrow? No, of course not. No. I mean, we are running a completely different set, but the rule is that only people assigned to that region participate there. Yeah. All right. First question. In the name of an object manufactured by a German firm, if the first letter stands for Polizei and the last stands for criminal, yes, Jaganta?
It's PPK, the Panzer or something, which is the Walther PPK, the gun. Police Panzer criminal, this is the gun used by James Bond. The second P must be...
Second P is?
It's Walther PPK is answer. Basically, Police Panzer criminal or something like that.
-4, sorry. In the name of an object manufactured by a German firm, if the first letter stands for Police and the last letter stands for criminal, what does the middle letter stand for or indicate? So, if the first letter is police, the last letter stands for criminal, what does the middle letter stand for? What does it indicate? Yes?
Pistol?
Is the right answer. It is pistol. Sorry, Jaykantan. Walther PPK is correct. But what we wanted was pistol. That's going to be +8 to Preetham and -4 to Jaykantan. Oh yeah, the live will be great. Yeah, let's do the live. That will make it a lot of fun. Do the scoreboard view on the live. All right. Who, ready? Okay. Who is the subject of her daughter Nilofar Karimboy's book, Flame? Yes, Jaykantan? Shahnaz Hussain, top answer there, Jaykantan. Shahnaz Hussain is right. +8 on Shahnaz Hussain. All right. Question number 3. Kodak's introduction of cameras with flash led to a new standard in something with a reduced diameter of 10.5 mm. What standard was this? Represented by... Okay.
Aperture size.
Incorrect. That's -4 to Arjun. Let me complete the question. Reset the buzzer. -4, please. Yeah. What standard was this? Represented by the same letter repeating thrice. Kodak's introduction of cameras with flash led to a new standard in something with a reduced diameter of 10.5 mm. What standard is this? The standard is known by a name with the same letter repeating thrice. Anyone? Last call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Audience? AAA batteries is all we wanted. AAA batteries. You needed smaller batteries to fit into the camera with flash. AAA batteries. Penultimate question of this super exciting quiz. In January 2026, with which sporting organization did Nestle KitKat announce a partnership saying, so get ready, get set, break? So get ready. Okay, Ramesh.
I'll say the ATP.
The ATP, Association of Tennis Professionals, is wrong. That's -4 to Ramesh. Okay, Arjun has gone for it.
The Australian Open.
Is incorrect. That's a -4 to you as well. Jaykantan, would you have ventured a guess? So get ready, get set, break. With which sporting organization did Nestle KitKat announce a partnership?
All England.
Not All England. Audience? No? 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 Formula One was the right answer. F1. Yeah. Get, set, go. So F1. Very last question of the quiz. Can we have a round of applause for all our finalists for this phenomenal, super exciting quiz that we've had here. Very, very high quality quizzing. So thank you very much to all of you. Last question. Chennai Super Kings broke a record at the IPL auction when they bid 14.2 crores each on Prashant Veer and Karthik Sharma. What record? Yes, Ramesh. Into the mic, please.
Highest price for an uncapped player at the end.
Highest price for an uncapped player. Uncapped player means?
And somebody who has not represented India.
India. So uncapped player, and the highest price ever paid for an uncapped player jointly to Prashant Veer and Karthik Sharma by Chennai Super Kings, 14.2 crores. Absolutely right. +8 to Ramesh, who ends that on a high. And there is our final leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. Please give it up for Tejas Venkatraman from Citi, Anirudh Gangavaram from the Chennai GST Commissionerate, Arjun Shiva from TTK Healthcare. In third place, representing Tiger Analytics, is Ramesh Natarajan with a phenomenal performance today. Just very, 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 very close is Jayakantan from TCS on 93. And taking home the trophy and representing Chennai in the national final is Preetham Upadhyay from Barclays on 104. Right. Just give us a minute or so to get organized with the prizes, and we'll do the trophy distribution. We're just awaiting Dr. Archana Prasad, ma'am, the principal of the MOP Vaishnav Women's College, our kind hosts and venue partner, to be here to give out the trophy to our winner and prizes to all the other. Did you want a photo of that?
No, I have it. Fine.
I got lucky, but I'm saying it turned out to be a key role because of the. No, I think everyone played safe because on the bounce, because of that minus. Somehow, I think just because there was a zero option, people switched off. It helped you because I was sitting hitting on bounce, so you were able to pick up those. And then, as clockwise, you had the benefit of sitting next to JK.
May I invite John Justin, the marketing head Chennai of the Hindu group of publishing, to please come and give out the prizes to our other finalists, our small token of appreciation for your phenomenal performance. Tejas, if you can come up, we'll do it in the center, John. John, we'll do it here. Yeah. And we'll call them in order. So Tejas Venkatraman of Citi, please give him a big round of applause. Can we have Anirudh Gangavaram of the Chennai GST Commissionerate, please come. Can we have Arjun Siva from TTK Healthcare? Can we have Ramesh Natarajan from Tiger Analytics in third place today? Our runner-up for today, Jayakanthan from TCS. That's it. Then we have the winner, so we'll give it along with you. Okay, sure. Just a token to Preetham as well, apart from his trophy. Preetham Upadhyay from Barclays, our champion from Chennai. Ma'am, if we can please request you to come up on stage, Dr. Archana Prasad. Please give her a big round of applause. She's a huge quizzing supporter. I know we come here every year to take part in a quiz that the college organizes, and it's my privilege to be standing here on this side as a quizmaster. Ma'am, thank you very much for being venue partners for the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration quiz. Many familiar faces, I'm sure. It was a very hard-fought, very interesting contest. I know you were busy, otherwise I'm sure you would have seen it. Thank you very much. We'll give away the trophy first to our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chennai Regional Champion of the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, Preetham Upadhyay from Barclays. Thank you. Congratulations, Preetham. Thank you, ma'am. John, if I can ask you to come and hand over a little token of our love and appreciation and thanks to the MOP Vaishnav College, to Dr. Archana Prasad, ma'am. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was JK Tyre presents the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, the 22nd edition of the quiz, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSC, associate partner Central Bank of India, Chennai venue partner MOP Vaishnav College for Women, and the gift partner Nexus Gifting Solutions. My name is Venki Srinivasan, and my team Nexus Consulting and I are happy to have put this quiz together for you. We have the Hyderabad regional round tomorrow, where it's going to be another fantastic quiz. That's Sunday, the 1st of Feb. Please do tune in if you're watching on the live stream to watch the action in Hyderabad tomorrow. It's at the Institute of Public Enterprise in Shamirpet in Hyderabad. And with that, we call proceedings today to a close. Thank you very much for participating. Keep quizzing, and we'll see you at the next edition of the Hindu BusinessLine Corporate Quiz. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Send people who drive their dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
See you. Thank you so much.
Luckily, I'll be in Chennai.
Oh, perfect. Right. Yeah, perfect.
Sent vehicle loan drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing. Sent vehicle loan drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing. Sent vehicle loan drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free
Empower her
processing.
journey on road and in life. Sent e-vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
हम चल पड़े इस जुनू किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.